India has forayed into unknown territories and emerged victorious at the Asian Games. And one such sport is roller skates, where India has earned a medal after 41 long years, where the men and women's team won a bronze in 3,000 meters relay event. With me right now is Heeral Sadhu, the newest star of Indian sports, just 17 years of age. Who was part of that women's team. Heeral, first of all, congratulations on this massive achievement. Tell us what this achievement mean to you personally.
So this achievement is like Asian Games 2022 was my dream for like 6 years now. We have been planning this event since I got my first national medal, and today while receiving the bronze, it was like a dream come true. After so many struggles, so many bumps in the journey, it was totally worth it. And like everyone who had hopes in me, my parents, my coach, my family members, and like the federation itself had really good hopes, and it was really important for the sport also to get a medal in this. And I believe we could have gone like a little more than bronze. Like I had to go for the gold this time, but some things, because of some bumps, it couldn't happen. But yeah, the bronze meant a lot for everyone, for me especially, and for India, it meant a lot.
Well, it absolutely does. And to be at a stage where you're competing with the best of the best in Asia, what was going through your mind at that point of time, right before you knew that you have won that bronze
medal? Oh, actually, the relay race, we knew we had like 99.9 chances of bronze. We were planning, if the bronze gets like confirmed in the race while we're running, we knew. So we would try to go for the silver. But when we were racing, some pushing and something happened. So we were playing safe. Like at least we had to get a bronze for the country. So yeah, when I was giving we have to give tags to the next person so they can go. And while I was giving the last tag, I was like, "Go India! We have to get that last lap, and we have to get the bronze." And when it finished, I was like, "Wow, something happened at last after all those years." It was totally worth it, and everything. It didn't go as like planned, but at least we had something. So I was really happy, and seeing the stadium lit up with the Indians was too amazing. The adrenaline before the race, it was too
Talk to us about how you started in this sport, because from what we know, your mother basically took you to swimming classes, and that is where you found out that, listen, forget swimming, I'm going to be picking up a different sports, because you saw somebody skating there. Tell us about that. How did you take up that?
Actually, so it was like I was like in second or third standard, and my mom took me out to swimming every morning at like 5 a.m. and I was just a little kid, so I thought like, "Mom, no 5 a.m. things. I can't do 5 a.m. things." So just like beside that was a skating center. So I saw the children doing it, and they were going like, I thought that time they were going full speed, and I liked the speed. So I wanted to try it. So since 2012, I started skating, and 2013 only my first national was there in Virar, Mumbai. And from the very first national, I got one silver and bronze. And from 2013 till 2023 today, for 10 years, we were getting national medals every year. And in 2023 today, we got to Asian Games medal too. So the journey was really hard, but it was worth it all.
It was worth it.
Actually,
You talk about the journey. Uh, Tell us about the kind of struggles you have faced to come here and now win an Asian Games bronze medal.
yeah,
We know that you come from a middle class family. Your father is a banker. Your mom is a housewife. She travels with you everywhere. Uh,
yeah,
and they have struggled a lot to get you where you are right now in terms of getting you the equipment, taking you to places where you can actually practice. Talk to us about it.
yeah. Oh, so in as you said, we are a middle class family. So skating actually it is a very expensive sport in itself, and like I told you, just the boots, the boot only, not the frame, not the wheels, just the boots are like 1 lakh approx, and everything else is different, and we have to do it on our own because there is like no government join, no nothing. And
Yeah,
in Delhi, like if you see, the infrastructure is really poor, so we don't have like the 200 meters international standard tracks in Delhi. So we, and like me and my coach, for Asian Games, we had to prepare very hard. So we did our sessions, our trainings on road, like at late nights when the roads was like empty and there were no cars coming. So we thought like now we can go, and then we train there. But on the
I
weekends,
remember.
like
I
some,
remember your father told. I remember your father told me that whenever you have to practice on the road, he makes sure that you are safe in every way because there is a lot of traffic. He has to make
yeah,
sure that you don't go on that side of the road, etc. So it's really tough.
yeah. So like he said, so he keeps his car behind us, and I skate in front so that he can control the traffic if there is any. So, and we try like in a week, half days we are in Delhi doing road sessions because we have road races and track races both. In other
Yeah,
events, we have both races. So we do road and track both. For track, we have to travel to Mohali, Punjab, because there is an infrastructure that's the best infrastructure in whole India. So
yeah,
that has an international 200-meter track and all, and it has a road circuit also there. But as you know, we can't stay in Mohali for like every day, so we have to
yeah,
travel like 300 kilometers up and down. So it's very hectic. And yeah, the people there, they support us. But like in Delhi, as I said, there is no track. There is a track in like a private school, but the owners have given the responsibility, or we say the contract, to a private consultant or academy. And the people there, they are like money minded, so they take a lot, like a lot of money for just a session. Before coming here also, we asked them if we could like do like some days, uh, like an week or something, but they refused to give even a minute. The owner said, yeah, you could do. So one day we did for an hour, that's it. We had to pay for that also. And it was like there was no support from them. But yeah, and on the other hand, as I told you, we had really good chances in the individual event also at Asian Games. That I told, we had some things going on in the last 3 to 4 months. Actually, it was that my coach, uh, whom I train with, he is a government employee. He is a government teacher actually. He's a lecturer in like, yeah, in a school, so government school, and he was deputed in the stadium for some time earlier. During the last 3 to 4 months, government, the school department, he couldn't give me time. Like 12 to 6 was his working hours, so our training suffered from that, and it was
yeah.
like like my mindset got whole, like it shattered. So I didn't know how to cope up from that. So my peak performance, it fluctuated like a lot. So if that wouldn't have happened, or maybe if like after this something, like if he gets back to the stadium, and I don't know if the government helps somewhere in this, maybe we can focus more, and we can
But
focus
now
on the
that
next Asian.
yeah, but now that you have won a bronze medal in this event, we
Yeah.
saw the Prime Minister also tweeting
Our
for you.
Indian Gandhi tweeted also. Yeah.
Do you feel, yeah, do you feel that things are going to change for the sport and for you now that you are getting the kind of recognition in this particular sport?
Obviously, yeah, of course. Roller sports, actually, I think half of India, they didn't know this sport existed only. So after Narendra Modi ji tweeted it, and it went viral on Instagram and Twitter, it's like everyone knows about it now. And I think that this will help. I'm I'm happy. I'm glad that my medal somehow will get the sport something that will help the upcoming like athletes in this game and us juniors to do something great for the nation in upcoming years. And I'd be really happy if for the next Asian Games or for next any event, if we can get a goal for the nation and we hear that national anthem on the podium, that's all I dream for in the next some years. I think this medal is gonna help some, uh, the junior athletes. They'll get more
Yeah.
infra if the government allows. And till till now, we don't even know if there is roller skating in the next Asian Games. So I hope they add this sport, and I really believe in the next Asian Games 2026, we can really do some great achievements. I myself,
Well,
uh, I would, I am myself think like my next goals, obviously my coach would decide them, but as I know, it would be Asian Games 2026, and we would aim for gold. And it would be great that we go for the goal and we achieve that goal, like if not goal, then something better than this time. Like in individual
well,
events, it would be a great thing.
it is just the beginning for you and for the sport in India, and I hope, and we all hope collectively that the sports gets the kind of recognition that it deserves. Heeral Sadhu, thank you very much for talking to NDTV, and congratulations once again.